You can accessorize your space and yourself with merch of one of these works in my Cafe Press shop, cafepress.com/CATtheMinion. You can easily navigate to my shop through my link tree, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. For each design, there are dozens of items, all the same price and the same order in each section. Click on the design you like and choose from different variations and products. You can choose from blankets, bags, shirts, phone cases, keychains, jewelry, drinkware, cards, stickers, and more. Thanks for accessorizing with me. The video you came here to watch starts now. Okay, I've got it now. We are rolling and in business. Welcome to CATtheMinion live stream. All right, we are off and rolling. I'm still trying to make sure that my comments post properly. So I am testing again. Welcome to the show. All right. So now, what I'm doing, I've been trying to fix these headphones for a while. They keep coming apart. There's a tiny little screw. I don't know if this is going to show up on the thing. Okay, there's a tiny little screw in here that holds on this little bit that's responsible for keeping this whole assembly on the headphones. And since the last time I tried to epoxy this, when I put it on backwards, I've lost the little plastic thing in the screw. So I spent a while before this video trying to find a screw. I've got one that's a little bit too long. So I can see if I can. I've got little bits of metal all over the place. I'm going to injure myself later. So I've got this that's going to go like this. And I was looking for some little piece of metal with holes in it. If I can get my hand on this. I can't. I'm not sure why my little window is so small, but anyway, I can't really see what I'm doing. So this is what I found, and it's actually a little pin backing, easily obtainable pin backing. And I took the pliers, because they've got like a little cutty bit, and squeezed them as hard as I possibly could, and got this cut down to size so that it'll fit, if I can pick it up because my fingernails are shot, so that it will fit across the width of the thing, and the hole will line up right where the original screw hole was. Now, right now it's filled with epoxy, and my screw is a little bit fatter and longer. So what I'm going to try to do is drill through there a little bit with the Dremel tool. And this is, this is not something that you'd expect to know what's going on with the second you stepped in here. And if you need to fix something, grab something else to fix. If it's tedious, if you've been avoiding it for a long time, hopefully you won't be able to hear this too much because I got my headset on. I'm going to try to go all the way through the plastic. All right, I have breached. I got a hole all the way through. Whoop, too fast. All right. I brought some sand, some 60 grit over here. Mostly because the edges of the metal are sharp. I just want to get that down a little bit. Or pretend like it's going to do something. No, it actually does help. Okay. This cheap metal from the pin backing, it's not super stiff, but it's It's not as soft as the little brass wire that I was playing with earlier for the Woo tier. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay, this is supposed to be clean, but whatever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. So this is actually not really gonna be that much epoxy, but I'm gonna fill it back in with it when I'm done. Now, the important part with these is, to get them facing the right way. Because the last time I epoxied this, I had it on backwards. And I was like, no, god damn it. So I did find another screw that was like the one that I got here. Sure this is big enough for the screw to go through. Not really. Well, we're going to force it through. I couldn't find any tiny little jewelry type screws. The hole needs to be just a little bit bigger, and I don't know. I suppose I could drive a nail through there. This is like things that I should have thought about before I turned the video on, but I couldn't find any smaller screws. I looked at glasses. I had a eyeglass repair kit, but for a long time, and I must have finally gotten rid of it because I could not find that thing anywhere. How am I going to do this? I need like a power. Ooh, I wonder if this will fit in the Dremel tool. This is probably ill-advised, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think so. It gets little for a reason. Dang it. All right. I have to put this away anyway. I mean, I could use a slightly... I'm going to try a slightly fatter one of these. Should also point out that it's supposed to rain. I should also point out that it's supposed to rain, and the humidity is just like insane right now. All right, so I've got my little screw thing. Oh, dude, that's not big enough. Maybe. I think I've used this Dremel tool like maybe 10 times since I bought it. I'm so awkward with it still. I thought low gear wasn't working for a second. I was like, what the fuck? All right. Let's turn that back off. Like, angered the... All right, let me try to hold this. It's like a little drill press here. I'm gonna go high. Well, hopefully I won't get like metal shit everywhere. I don't know if that actually made it any bigger. I don't think so. I'm gonna try the fatter one. This is sort of an experimentation. I mean, I only paid $20 for these headphones, but I really like them. They sound good and they work great in the bed until I crush them when I'm sleeping and they break. But I mean, in all honesty, it's sort of a design problem to have the part that goes in and out be like the weakest part of the whole system. All right, let me try to get this a little bit. I hope I don't light anything on fire, 'cause there might be sparks. I don't want to melt the fucking LCD screen. Well, I think I kind of got it a little bit. I got one side of it started to go a little bit. I got something going here. I think this little bastard is like stronger than the grip of the thing. I'm gonna try to get it from the other side and see how it works. Can you see any of what I'm doing here? I don't know if that's working. I don't think I have anybody watching anyway. Let me try it from the other side. Ooh. I think I got it all the way through that time. Party. Bonus. All right. It's kind of toasty, but we'll see. I think I got it just wide enough. Oh, yes. How do you like that? It's going in. Fucking handyman and everything. Okay. Beautiful. It's not going. It's got a little nub like sticking out, but that's all right. I can live with that. All right, so I need to drill this hole bigger too. I'm not gonna use. I'll use the slightly less big one because the plastic is soft and I don't want it to get too like. I don't want it to get blown out too much. So let me get this. Go through this hole again. So right here again. Oh, that stinks. Ugh. Oh, that burnt plastic waft is so nasty. Ugh. All right. So I got a little twisty. Oh, that's hard too. Where was my sandpaper? That's nasty. Eat the stinks. He stinks. I'm just pushing the little one through there. I'm trying to get some of that plastic crust out of the way. Let me go through the back side. I gotta push that out. All right. I got it open now. Sandpaper. Now there's a chunk on the other side. God damn it. I know. I'm gonna use the X-Acto knife. X-Acto knife. I had this thing since I was, I think, a freshman in college, and I bought blades for it like once or twice. Okay. So in theory, fuck is my shit. It's all tangled up in the electrical cord. Okay. All right. This, what is this? Okay, here we go. I've got it the right way now. So ideally, where's my little, okay. Ideally, this is going to go down here, and the screw is going to go through that little hole that I just made. Go hole. Is that even, I think you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I am going to put some epoxy in there. I just want to test run this because I want to see. I did not anticipate this is like unidirectional the way this goes in here. I did not. Okay. I'm pushing these aside just a little bit because they are kind of on the bendy side. I want to see how far this goes through because I'm going to have to cut this. Okay, so this is where my little thing starts to bend. So that's about as much as I'm going to get out of that, and it's sticking up a little bit. And I do want to cut the tip off of this screw because it's a little bit too long. So I've got so bent. See, that is pretty soft. Put this back a little bit. Hopefully I won't break the little hole that I made. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to cut the tip off of the screw because it's a little bit. Well, that was easy. Okay. Sandpaper. Just gotta, just a couple millimeters shorter. It's a 60 grit. What was I using this for? Oh yeah, the metal because it was sharp. And I don't really need it in the fucking ear hole, so it poke me in the ear when I'm sleeping and like rip my eardrum open. I'll use a can of air on that after. Okay. Okay, that's going the correct way. So it needs a little bit of like structure in there. I wonder if I have anything. I just have a couple little bits of metal and I don't. If I put this in there. Is that gonna. Probably. Maybe, actually. If I take these two little bits from the end, maybe I can get them in there with the epoxy and prop it up. So, like, that's probably a bad idea, though. I'll just have to have the epoxy be the structure. So I've got my little sticky note to make this on. And I've got a couple of these little craft sticks. So you're supposed to hold. I don't know if this is gummed up or what. It looks like it's still good. So I'm supposed to let the air go to the top. And I've got it. I'm holding it upright. Oh, that's so stinky. Okay, now I've got. That fucking stinks. Okay. Still trying to squeeze out. All right. I need another sticky note. I got more than I wanted to trying to creep out of there because of the pressure. Oh, I know. I just have to pull this. I'm going to pull this back. And a little air in there so it stops coming out. And you're supposed to wipe it with rubbing alcohol, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use the Sea Breeze. It's mostly rubbing alcohol. Yeah, sure. I need to get some more. All right. So I'm just getting the top of that with the Sea Breeze so it doesn't get crusty. I didn't do that the first time because I don't think I read the instructions all the way after using it. And that just keeps it from getting gunked up, and that only goes on there one way. Fuck, why are we going? Oh, it goes the other way. Wow, I'm a dumbass. Okay. I haven't used this that many times. All right, now. There, that's how that goes on. Sealed back up. Okay, so now I'm going to mix this. Supposed to be in equal parts. I'm not going to use that because that was extra. It's supposed to take about 20 minutes. Now, this is like a plastic epoxy. It just happens to be what I had. I got this sort of I don't know. It might have been the only one they had, but this sort of tinted color is good for doll skin. Barbie Nicks. Okay, so you might not be able to see me goop it in here, but I'm gonna. I'll use this other one that I wasn't using to mix it up with. Like precision gooping. So I really want to fill up that space. And I don't care if it doesn't really spin afterwards. I just want to have, like, substance. All right, so which way does this? This is, I believe this goes this way. So I'm trying to find my hole. Insert your own jokes here. I'm going to spin this back to where I want it. I'm probably going to get this on my hands, but whatever. So now I'm going to get this screw through here. Oh, you fucker. All right, now I'm going to get the screw through here. I'm going to move my metal back over where I want it to. Just trying to keep it where it's supposed to be. I wish it would stop spinning, though. That's kind of fucking irritating. Okay, so it's starting to go in now, and what I want to do is I want to take some of this extra and just kind of goop it over the top edge. I'm trying not to get, like, in the pocket of the screw. Hopefully this won't be, like, dragging on my head and, like, messing me up in the night, but I want to get this epoxy, like, over the edges of that little metal bar. Oh, come on, you fuck. I use the rest of it from the other one because I don't want to squeeze out more because I don't feel like I have to. So this is mostly just to keep this little metal bar off of my face. So the idea is that the other side is probably going to break again eventually, and I have enough materials. I got another screw just like this. I have enough material to do this same thing. I'm not going to know if this is totally fixed, until this dries. It's supposed to take 20 minutes, but I'm going to give it like a whole day. Because since these have been broken, I've been using my headset to listen to music in bed. So I just want to give that a good. It's kind of sloppy, but I don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to have these work. So I'm gonna set that aside and let it sit. And then when the other side breaks again, I'm gonna put that. Oh, I should put some on the other side. So I'm just gonna see if I have enough to get the little hole over here. There we go. Get the end where I put the screw through. Just trying to. There we go. All right, so I got it all like smoothed over ish. All right, so I'm gonna set this up on top of the sewing machine where it's been for months, and I'm gonna let that dry, and hopefully in a day or two it'll fucking work. And if this one breaks again, I'm ready now to do it like this one. I've got the whole operation going here, so hopefully that'll do it. Let's see if I can. All right, I've got it kind of propped up in thin air there. I've got a little bit on my hands, but I don't really care. I'll just get it off with some sea breeze. So that is me working on fixing my headphones. Now, I did some of that stuff off camera, but I mean, all I did was open this and pull the things out and then crunch it with these a couple times until it was the right length. So you know, hopefully the thing that you needed to glue, let's put this away, doesn't require extra tools. Oh, for fuck's sake, I put this in our hole. This one broke, so I'm missing one. Oh well. Oh, for fucking this thing. It's got crust in it. Where's my can of air? The can of air is empty. All right, so we're putting that away, and these sticky notes will come up off of my. This is my glue backing that I've been using for all my chapbook packs and stuff. So a little bit more rubbing alcohol. All right, hopefully some crust on the computer too. Hopefully that was helpful. And hopefully you enjoyed hanging out and fixing. Oh, I forgot my banners. I always forget this. So we're supposed to do this one and this one. Okay. I got into what I was doing and I forgot about that. Maybe next time I'll remember. Okay. So, hopefully this was a good opportunity for you to relax. And if you didn't want to fix something, you could have just drawn or traced your hand or ripped up little bits of paper, whatever helps you relax. So we're going to go to the outro and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.
CATtheMinion energy work is focused on building a community around creativity and connectivity. Connect to new friends, the universe, and yourself. Shift your perspective of everyday life. Alleviate the stresses of daily life by tapping into self-expression. Help me build my offerings around your needs by investing, interacting, and brainstorming new things we can do. Your financial contributions via donations, purchases of goods and services, and participation on Patreon allow me to pay mundane bills, upgrade to better interactive services and equipment, and to buy art supplies and materials. Additionally, your support helps me pay it forward to charities, other energy workers, and artists, and to gain more visibility so our community can reach even more who need it. You can find a number of the goods and services I offer by clicking the links from my website, cattheminion.wordpress.com, or from my link tree, depending on your preference, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. I'm offering original art pieces, digital downloads, art prints, merch, tarot readings, divination tools, templates, coloring books, a dark poetry book, YouTube content, self-care encouragement, and more.